Oh, Daddy. What? Are you just gonna like moan to me? I mean, our graders? Hey.
Chonk chonk chonk, donk donk donk, chonk chonk chonk, chonk chonk chonk. Chonky chonk donkey donk.
Oh my god, that scared the ever-living shit kicks out of me.
I actually like. Did you like jump and hit your keyboard or something?
Yes.
I heard your keyboard clack. What happened?
I'll show you. I'll clip it. I jumped a fucking mile.
shit.
Come on, guys.
You gotta say something. Oh, you're not watching it yet. I just noticed your stream was up.
Oh my god, I might just fucking die. Wow, I'm just perma stunned. God, I'm so sick of that game. In my fucking crows, which should be mini stunning him, he is just swinging through it. It doesn't fucking matter. Pull up that shit and show you. Yeah. So I hear him. I like heard him, so I know he's in this area.
Yep.
Do you have audio?
I can.
Yeah, do audio, because that's part of the jump scare.
Alright, I got it.
Good.
Yep. Oh my god.
There's just like... He actually just fucking like did his little leap charge shit and just right in my face.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you ever test out Ash's short bows?
No. Zoreno got on and was asking where the spot was before. I'm sure you saw his message.
Mm-hmm.
He was asking where that spot was, and so while I was telling him, he moused over. He has a spell bow, a spell short bow, Forsaken, and his was blue. He got a freaking blue drop there.
Oh, nice.
What's it called?
Hello? Myth.
Hi.
Myth. Myth.
Hey.
Are you okay? You having a stroke?
No. I'm not okay.
Can you hear me?
He said his went up by about 80 damage.
Oh, okay.
Which is still, his was over 1,000. Which is
Yeah.
the highest, I feel like that's the highest, like, level 10 weapon I've seen. Maybe. What was that screenshot I sent you of the... I sent you a screenshot of a two-handed sword dropping. What was that at? Where? Oh god, is it above your 10,000 Asmongold posts? Jesus. There it is. Yeah, 1,086 was the Forsaken Blade's green greatsword. So shortbow might be close to what shortbow might be close to what the bigger ones are now. Like maybe down by like 50 damage or something. I think his, at least his at blue, I think was like 1,040. And that green is 1,080.
If I can find a white Forsaken Blade. I'll go on the market.
Thinking you're gonna get something on the market.
No, I'm not even gonna buy it. I just want to see numbers.
Gotcha. Guess that's good though. You can search by item and just type in Forsaken.
Undoes the whole thing. Fucking quit.
What happened?
Oh, Forsaken Blades. If you click it at all, it highlights the whole thing and gets rid of it all.
Oh.
So here's a copper longbow, 282 power, and 32 physical pen. So 282.
Copper's not even level 10 though, right?
Still see numbers. What I say was 282?
Mm-hmm.
239. But then you get more attack speed on top of that instead of pen. So DPS wise, with pin being pretty ass, you probably are like actually winning with short bows now. Here's an iron short bow. 1,116 power. Iron. 1,358. But like I said, it's 10, which is weird.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a good change too. Is making longbows 10.
Now my question is, the short bows were already pretty close to the long bows. I really wonder what the daggers are like. Because daggers were like 200, when the other weapons were like 900. Or something.
Fuck, that launcher is not fucking running anymore.
It takes a second to fully close.
Alright, so we have an iron greatsword. We have 1,144 with 286 attack speed. Got that?
No. What was it?
1,144 power with 286 attack speed.
Okay.
I don't know what daggers are called. There's no daggers. Never mind, can't tell.
Wow.
Oh, hold on, I was there to shot. Video daggers. Oh, how convenient. A rubidium greatsword, 1,289 with 323 attack speed. Okay. 1,289, 323. I can undo this. Oh my god, I did. I say it was? 1,289?
Yep, and 323 attack speed.
1,265 and 222, but that's a green.
Still, I mean,
Yeah.
that's like right up there.
Yeah, because daggers used to be that 50-50, like, power and attack speed.
Yeah.
At least at Rubidium's nowhere near. Yeah, no, all of them are a lot more power. It's good.
I want Summoner on that shit so bad.
Yeah.
I just want to know, like, obviously things are going to change as the development progresses, so even when it first comes out, it might not still be exactly like that later on, but I just want to see, like, what their original vision is for it. I have no audio in your video, and I have no idea what's going on.
I have audio, I have no idea what's going on. It's Peanut. Apparently this is Mozart's earliest work that only has 27 views on YouTube.
Oh, what, was he just, like, rocking out to a song? Is that what?
Pretty much.
I didn't know what
It
his
was just him
emotions
moaning
were.
with squeaky noises.
Look like he was sneezing or something, I don't know.
What is this? Isn't this copium? It's old dude with a fucking little, like, blood bag.
What the fuck?
Nope, that's cowboy. You have audio?
No.
He spent the first 2 minutes of his raid. Okay, I need to stop PvP. And I've got this mission and this mission. I need to find this item, this item, this item.
First
Chat remind
sound,
me I
he's
need
gonna
this.
fucking...
Third shots, he's like, abandoned mission, we gotta kill this guy.
Sounds like MAGA.
It's so true. love Victory Road. He's actually dead.
Well, not as good with the level of health the mobs have in this run. They're actually, the bosses are pretty damn tanky with that super build I was doing before. The arena doesn't have all the buff that the normal zones have. Since it's infinite, it just gets to that point eventually. But, I don't think this is gonna be... I think this build's a really good arena build. I don't think this is a really good, like, normal zone farmer.
Wrong. He looks out a window and sees a player. He's like, what an idiot. The player dying. He doesn't know any context to it. There was a TikTok I saw earlier today, and it's like when you watch Peanut for a year and didn't realize he's just always being up in game, and he's doing all his weird shit, and in the bottom you literally see him hot mic'd, like running around being an idiot.
Oh
He's just
god.
like, oh my god, that's a real guy, and turns his shoes and he's like, yeah, I'm on the hunt, and just like full like mood swings, and that would be so interesting. But it's a guy fighting him, and you just hear the exact same clip, but mid-games.
It's either that or those Judgment Hammers were doing way more than I thought they were doing. That's another thing that
or
could
you're
be.
not even streaming.
I am. Well, you want to stream on Discord too?
No.
That's insane.
No, you're insane.
My, just by being a barbarian, I get 67.5 attack arc, and then I have, in my auto attack, I have the gem in for 80, or the rune in for 87.75 attack arc. So I'm almost 180 degrees. My auto attacks almost hit all the way around me.
He's trying to like RP fucking talk to somebody while they're dead, they just kill themselves. He's getting so frustrated.
Wow, this game's so hard.
It's not.
Yas. I fought nearly this entire last boss of this normal stage without even touching my mouse or keyboard. What was that? That was shipment. But this is definitely not the fastest I've done this shit. Definitely unkillable, but not the strongest build I play, or damage-wise. Move this guy closer to the center.
Whoa.
Hi.
Hey.
I might try one more run with this same build, except take the Judgment Hammers instead, to be comparable to what I did in that other run, and see if these guys are just a lot more tanky than the arena, or if they're, yeah. Holy shit, Mega, I did it.
Holy tits, who did
I'm
you-
killing death. The death tier spawns these ghosts. And you're supposed to die on this shit, and I'm killing them. I don't think they give anything, though. Mega, I don't know how to die.
You're still not. This isn't even the right game.
This is the death tier. It's the tier that just spawns enemies so hard that they're supposed to just kill you. Oh, I lost a life bar. Let's go. But I'm only tankier now. The crazy thing is I don't even have it maxed. Wait, I actually don't even have any points in it. I didn't get enough levels. I don't even have the damage reduction for like the amount of health bars. I could be even tankier right now. Well, I might have to clip that and send it to Merc because he's been wanting to kill the death wave. I just had to abandon it. One more run as that build before we move on to something else. See if having the hammers or the judgment skill changes anything.
I can't believe my fucking computer's fixed.
Crazy.
Speaking of, I need to fucking get that CPU R made.
Action rep takes a long time when you're not, focused in the obelisks. Oh boy. Let's see here. Power ability, crit damage. It's pretty good. Let's reroll that. All damage. And then Eye of the Berserker, so we can't be interrupted. Primal Roar, we want energy cost reduction.
Well, good, okay.
Good night.
Come on.
Oh, we get a new passive ability. That's pretty crazy. Wait, no, hold on. Shit, I think we have to re-roll this. We don't want our last... Oh, wait, no, we have 2 pieces left. I see. Never mind, we're good. We can pick one of these. Oh my god, damage taken reduced per life loss. I didn't realize that was a stat you could get. This piece is actually crazy. And we get passive execute. Well, this is kind of a cheating run. I have an extra passive last time. That might make the difference in my damage. We don't need to take this because we're gonna get damage taken staggered from our passives, so... Let's, do this right now. What do we get? Oh, we got our Judgment got another slot this time, so... That's kind of an RNG thing, too, where last time I got an extra slot on Primal Roar. Actually, the last 2 times I've done this build, I got an extra slot on there, so... We're gonna have to try it without that as well. What did this one do? Every 1 second... Execute a nearby... Okay. Is there anything else we want to put on this? Like, the double shot isn't a thing. Yeah, no, I think we just put arc on it. I don't think there's really anything else to grab. We need to start staggering some of the damage we're taking, as much as I want to take more DPS abilities. Could hit damage, I suppose. And then, no, we don't want any of these. Power, ability, and crit chance, that's good. And then, what else do we want on Primal Roar? I've just kind of been doing crit, I think. There's not much else to do other than damage with less health bars, but so far we haven't lost a health bar, so... And once we really get going, chances are we probably won't lose a health bar. Unless a boss that actually hurts comes out or something. Man, I am just not getting... Oh, I just realized I messed up and I took my Eye of the Berserker first, too. I shouldn't have done that. I haven't gotten the ring yet. I completely forgot that I was on, like, a new run. And I didn't have my ring yet for the attack speed. That's why things feel so off right now. I'm missing 100% attack speed at the moment. 'Twas foolish of me. But I think we should be getting our second relic here soon. It might be, like, guaranteed after the second boss. Which I think comes at 10 minutes, maybe? Something like that. We'll put crit damage, and then I have no idea what we're putting on our judgment. I think there's a few things that you can put on it that the other things can't get, like target amount and stuff like that. Oh, that might be our other... Yeah, there we go. Here we are. Good. Right before the boss, we got it. So we'll be able to tear this guy up. Okay, so that feels good. I don't know how much of this is going to translate into the, like, the later game, but right there, that felt good. Yeah, so right here, target amount should give us a chance to do more than just the 4 enemies. Oh, screw it. We'll give ourselves more rerolls. Instant attack up to 10. Oh my god. Mace Boy hurts. Actually, I think that's a chick. I think Judgment actually hits pretty hard. I think Judgment might have been why this build didn't feel as good before. Let's rarity up. So target amount we gave it, and then we will give it double shot chance. Yeah, I kind of messed up stream-wise tonight, guys. That was my bad. I ended up waking up early and playing a little bit of games, but then I was showing my friends some stuff on another game, and then went and made food, and by the time I got on, it was much later than I normally do. And today was the day I was like, oh, I'm gonna be on early. I do need to start staggering some of my damage taken a little more, though. That one hammer... Actually, we have another hammer. Not a super elite, but... Those hammer characters almost took down one of my bars. Which, I mean, really, the more health bars they take down, the better anyway. If I can get those other passives, it just makes it stronger. Realistically, I should be trying to lose some health bars early on, just to make myself tankier as I grab those passives, but... I like the goal of trying not to lose health bars for like an entire run, if possible. Even though, you know, Barbarian's whole thing is probably should really be losing them. Yeah, the enemies are too slow. I was gonna try and just like stand there and let them come to me, but missing out on XP by not just doing loops, mowing them down as we go. Oh boy, we got Whirlwind Boy. And I don't have any of my damage splitting. That's not good. Alright, I only have one node of it. Oh my god. He's a freaking beast. Yeah, I should have taken my damage mitigation earlier. Or I guess it's not really mitigation, but it staggers it, which allows me to heal. I'm just barely faster than him, though. Oh, I'm getting sucked up. If I can level, I might be able to yoink the mitigation. Or, oh, it might not matter here. Might lose the health bar anyway. I'm almost leveled. There we go. Yeah. Now we should be splitting a lot more of the damage that he deals. Making it, yeah, look at that damage reduction. That's insane. Half damage being staggered over time when we're also healing constantly is just wild. We'll take some more health. And then I guess we'll just do what do we put in this? We can do effectiveness of primordial runes. I mean, I guess we can get more healing souls. It can't hurt. It's not the best thing to grab, but we have so much healing already. We'll take a little more move speed. It's coming in handy for some of these fights here. The enemies don't, in the arena, I think move speed is completely pointless, because the enemies get to a point where you need to stack so much that it's not really feasible. But in this, I feel like it's entirely possible to get enough attack speed to feel good. We might as well just finish off our damage mitigation. Now we don't have to worry about it anymore. We have our full 75% max stagger. And now we can just focus on finishing off the rest of our things. With any luck, I think we're doing a little more damage this run. So hopefully we can get more XP, because we didn't get to max our shit last time, which really stunk. That's the one thing about Barbarian, is that I mean, it's good and bad. Like, almost everything you can get is good for this build. Especially if you're doing stuff that's harder and you start taking lives, getting Berserker Rage eventually is huge. But yeah. Yeah, we'll take the crit chance and power ability. That's just such good scaling. We're probably getting close. 54 crit hit chance, and then 37 from this, so... Yeah, we're almost 100% crit on our show. I'm looking forward to doing a different build, though. I've been doing this all night. Messing around with it and trying to min-max it a little. I have ideas to min-max it more, but I want to play some other... I want to play some other stuff. Which, I mean, it worked out kind of good because getting everything needed to try out that build brought my currency down pretty much all the way, but now by playing it as much as I have, I've gotten to a point where I'm feeling better. I'm doing better on currency now, so I can go level at least one or two more abilities up for whatever I'm gonna try next. I don't know what ability I'm... Oh man, I just realized I don't only have freaking... That's why things are feeling a little sluggish right now, too. I only have 2 upgrades into my damn Bloodthirst. That's wild. This is feeling a lot better, though. I don't know if it's because we RNG'd into the Execute, or if it's just, that Aura Judgment is just that good. But I feel like gear is similar, upgrades are similar to last time. Hell, upgrades might even be worse, but I feel like we have better damage. I think I didn't even have to take Rampage because I maxed out everything else, like, so quickly. I didn't take Rampage until the end on my last run. But I feel like this tier 4 boss died a lot slower. So, we're sitting pretty. I think that Judgment is the way to go. It looks like it's chunking pretty hard when I'm seeing it hit those guys. The alternative was not taking a passive ability to buff Eye of the Berserker more, but I don't think our basic attacks hit hard enough for that. Alright, man. We got all level 0s. Let's see. I guess we're starting to use a little bit of effectiveness of Primordials, so I guess we'll throw it in for the hell of it. Oh man, like so much of this gets boosted, what the fuck? Yeah. Man, I still don't think we're gonna be taking down Camel. Oh, I lost a health bar. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy watching the camel's health, trying to see if we could get it down, but I don't think it's happening. Bummer. Yeah. I don't think this build's the way to go for this difficulty. I definitely think there's better, like, I've played much better ones for this difficulty. But this build is freaking amazing in the arena. If you just want to push far in the arena, the Endless Arena, it's made it the farthest in any other build I've played. I haven't done a lot in the arena yet, though. I've only done a couple builds in the arena, so I'm more trying to level up farm materials in the normal game. I'm still trying to get all my abilities leveled up. I want to get everything to 10. And then also all the passive buffs. I'm working on leveling those up. I'm kind of hard focusing 1 right now because I'm trying to see if there's a cap. Or if it just keeps exponentially getting more expensive to the point where, like, you're not going to be able to afford it anyway, right? Because it, like, doubles cost every time. It's like 256 turned into like 512 cost. So the next one is gonna be 1,000, and it's like that's doable but crazy. You know, then past that it's 2,000. You're gonna get to the point where you're grinding for a week just to get 1 upgrade for 2% damage. You know, so maybe there's no actual cap, but it's just soft cap by the amount of currency you can buy. Man, we're like almost done this run and we're still not finished with the attack speed one. I feel like we leveled super slow in this too. It is what it is, though. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that my arena build isn't just really OP for everything, right? Like, I would prefer to have different builds that are good for different things. I really like that idea. I would have been sad if this build was just, like, absolutely disgusting for this content, too, as well as arena. Well, we'll finish this run up, and then we will, go try some other builds. I don't really know what I want to try next. I think I'm just gonna look at the skill list, pick something, max it, and then mess around with it. Maybe try a few builds with it. Let's see if I can do my idle game and not die while I stand here. Boom, boom. Purchase those 2 things. Anything over here to purchase? No. Okay. Yeah, we probably won't be up that much longer, though. Maybe 1 or 2 more runs. Probably 1 more run, I'd say. We'll pick a new skill, we'll try it out, and then and then after that run, we'll end it, but Well, I think I've probably found... I'm sure there's other builds that are equally tanky, but this is probably the tankiest build I've made so far. Now I want to work on damage. Like, obviously, to some degree, you need to have some level of tankiness, but I want to try to get a build that can absolutely demolish bosses, like, even at tier 5 with fixed corruption. Which I think the closest I've gotten to having, like, insane damage build is my Oathkeeper using the Hammer of Soul. Whatever it is about that hammer, I can generate insane amounts of energy, and then you can just spit out whatever skill you want. I even did that for a bit with this. It wasn't as tanky because I mainly tried to build block. And then when they got through my block, that was a problem. Because the other classes don't have the damage dagger, which is just insane for this build since it heals so much. But boom, killed that boss. I just got like a wave of tiredness. I guess attack reach. We don't necessarily need attack reach right now, but... Pick up all the currency! That's all I care about. It's actually going to feel really weird to have every skill maxed. It's mainly going to be farming red currency, I guess, after that. Whatever those are called. Corrupted fragments or whatever. Yes. The reason why I did it is primary attacks can no longer be interrupted by enemy damage. When I was in the arena earlier, now in these normal stages, you probably don't have to take that. But when I was in the arena earlier, the enemies get so fast and there's so many of them and they're so tanky that they are just on you and hitting you non-stop. And what I found was I was getting interrupted constantly during that, and it made it so I actually like nearly died several times because of that. But with that eye, I can just stand here and they're not going to interrupt my swinging by beating the shit out of me. And every now and then they'd interrupt me enough that it would cancel out my Zaladon's Ring too, so I'd lose all those stacks and have to build all those back up too. It was really annoying how much I was getting interrupted by damage. So I decided I'd run Eye of the Berserker on this build anyway. But yeah, this build ended up being a really solid arena character, but not very good for this. I mean, it made it through, right? I mean, we made it all 5 tiers and everything. Hell, we can even, like... I don't know if I can survive Death Tier like I did last time. We can kind of survive Death Tier, even. That's how tanky we are. Like... But the damage just isn't good enough for farming materials and stuff, which is what I'm trying to do here. But yeah, we're so tanky it was Death Tier. Death Tier, Shmesh Tier. Yeah. We're just gonna have to... The thing is like, I can't even die in Death Tier on this run. I actually just have to hit escape and abandon my runs. If I just stand here, the Death Tier can't even kill me. The craziest part is we're not even as min-maxed as we could be. We don't even have... We have the damage stagger and reduced damage taken per life lost, which I guess that's like the main thing, right? The lower health we get, the tankier we get, but I've had even more mitigation on top of that, too. So, yeah, I guess we just have to hit escape and abandon. Boom. But yeah, pretty cool build, just not a ton of damage. Let's try... What do we want to try now? What shall we max out? Basically, I usually just look at power abilities and pick one and go. Although there are some other builds I want to try. I do want to try taking that Berserker Eye and taking, like, no other abilities. And just doing an auto attack build. But I don't think I'm going to do that quite yet. I'm going to keep experimenting with power abilities. So we've done Holy Bolts. That was a fun one. We've done Shield of Vengeance. We've done Sacred Hammer. Those are fun. I haven't tried Solar Spear. I haven't done too much with Shadow Strikes. I wasn't a fan of Frost Arrow Barrage or Fire Arrow Barrage. A decked out Ricochet Shot run could be fun. I've never, like... I really liked Ricochet Shot early on when I first started the game, very early game. Hunter was my favorite with Ricochet Shot. But I never really leveled it up and just moved on to other things. I tried Death Sweep, it was alright. I think I could have built it better. I feel like Axe Toss could be made to be interesting, too. I guess let's do a, since I already kind of know how to build it to be decent, let's try the Solar Spear. And then later on, we'll move on to some of the other classes and stuff. But at least I'm probably only doing about 1 or 2 more runs. It's 5 a.m. here. I need to get to sleep, so... we'll max that out, and then we will go to our Sun-touched and Moon-touched zone. We're gonna run a Oathkeeper. I think... Ouroborean was pretty good, right? I liked the instant attack chance, and we get damage to Elise and crit chance. That's a pretty good starting loadout. And then... what do we want to run with this? I'm almost tempted to take Veteran of War just for the extra health, to be completely honest. I think I was running Savage Tactics to get a different movement ability at one point. I may actually do that again. Because I'm not a fan of the Oathkeeper, like, base movement abilities. Yeah, we'll do that. So, once you get it going, one of my favorite weapons to use is the Hammer of Soul. For some reason, once you, like, deck this out, it really starts cranking your energy gain, and you can just fire off abilities left and right. It's pretty crazy. So we'll see how that is with Spear Throw. Yeah, probably just attack speed and instant attack early on. And then Solar Spear right away. Let's go. What's the energy cost on that? Ooh, it's only 25 as well. Okay, well, it already missed. I'm already not a fan. When there's more mobs, I'm sure it won't miss as much. Wait, where's it? Is that it for the explosion? It's supposed to do an explosion, isn't it? Oh, I guess maybe it did do a little explosion there. It's hard to tell. Well, I don't want to judge it too much early, but so far, not impressed. I usually always deck out my Hammer of Soul first, which gets... What do I usually do? I think I just do instant attack chance is probably the main thing. Power ability damage, since we're gonna try to make that spear work, might as well. Man, I don't like any of that gear, so we're gonna reroll it. Yeah, boosted block chance on the block chance set. I'm not happy with the soul attract range, but it's hard getting capped block on this character because we're not using the 35% block shield, so I think we'll take that. I actually really dig the Sigil of Flames, too, with this setup. That actually... Honestly, that I feel like you could almost do, like, a Hammer of Soul Sigil of Flames build and, like, not even really worry about your power ability if you really wanted to. So we'll grab that again, see what kind of damage we can get with this combo. Juicy. That's a nice piece. Flames drop off late game, do they? Okay. I think I had... I thought I had them pretty far in one of my runs, and I thought they were still pretty good, but I need to mess around with them more to really know. Wait, hold on. If I get a piece of gear with Sigil of Flames, and I have Sigil of Flames, do I get more Sigil Flames? Only one way to find out. Oh my god, I have the skill twice. Does it work, though? It does. Nice. That's fun. We're just laser beaming. This is hilarious. All the gear. Let's see, what do we got here? So we need to finish off our block chance set, but I usually do get 2-piece of the crit chance set. We have bonus. We haven't really gotten any bonus health yet, so I feel like we should grab that. That's always nice to have. And we get some crit damage, which is cool. Not a fan of that piece, or really that piece. Attack speed and crit hit damage. That'll finish off our crit hit chance set. Now we gotta make sure we finish off our block set, ideally. I can't really tell if my spear is doing anything because this other crap is going so crazy. Let's take Death Rush. That's why we took... I like having the healing from Death Rush. It's really nice. The frickin' Sigil of Flames is hilarious. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, might as well do more attack speed, why not? Alright, that boss got deleted. So now the question is, we have instant attack and we have pierce on Hammer of Soul. We could do double shot chance. Or we could do projectile amount. Or no, none of those. Something I've never really tried before is buffing Sun Runes by 50%, so I could buff the instant attack and the pierce. Yeah, see, I think I do like the idea of double shot chance as well. I agree. Go for that. Ooh, we have all damage and even more health. I think we only got one piece with block chance, which is kind of unfortunate. I think I usually get 2 pieces of gear with block chance when I'm doing this character. I want to buff up my Moon Rune effectiveness even more. Yeah, I do need to do that too. For sure. And we are going to reroll until we get the ring. A ring on every build. Attack speed OP. Block chance for sure. Yeah, I pretty much always put that on my movement skill. I should have did that first, actually. You're right, just so I could see what I had available, like what gets boosted. I shall do it next time. Oh, really? Oh, that's a clever idea. So, like, I could level up my Death Rush to get one extra okay, I see. Yeah, so outside a game, I should level up my Death Rush to have 2 slots, and then just always leave 1 death slot empty, and then whenever these come up, just hit skip on them. Clever. I did not even think about that. Oh, it went on our damn Hammer of Soul. I mean, that's actually kind of crazy. I guess now, I think we do buff Sun Runes by 50%, right? On that? With that slot. Guess we go for more attack reach. Yeah, let's do it. I could leave this empty. I think I'll just wait till next run to do the leave empty strat. Actually, I could probably leave one empty on my Sigil Flames, maybe. I don't know that I need to put too much into that. I usually just like to give it a chance to burn. Because a lot of the times I'll put increased damage to burning enemies on my power ability. Oh, chain amount, that's true. I think I've done that before too. I think that's probably the two I put on, chance to burn and chain amount. Have you beat the boss that says you're not supposed to beat yet? Seems like you're pretty smart with the game. Wondering if no? Gotcha. I haven't tried yet. I'm just kind of exploring how builds are made before I really try. One of my friends tried though and couldn't do it. This is crazy. Okay, so what should we put in our solar spear? What do we got over here? I don't feel like... I think with it being 25 energy, we don't need to do energy cost reduction. Split would make it bounce around a little bit. See, I have a question for you, Luke. Have you messed around at all with, like, why does it let me put attack arc in a skill like this one that throws spears? Normally, if it doesn't do anything, I feel like it doesn't let you put it in it. But maybe that's not always the case. I feel like attack arc wouldn't do anything for just a thrown spear. It makes it spread more? Oh, interesting. So, oh, if you throw multiple? Okay. I feel like that's not super ideal, though, to have. But I guess it's just an option to put on. Alright, I guess that makes sense. So, we're thinking either projectile amount or... Yeah, really, for now, I think we just put projectile amount. Try to get more of them coming out. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe projectile mount, and then we make them split, and then we do something to make them do more damage. Like damage to burning, or something like that. I think maybe that's what we try on the throw. See, the problem with my build right now is I genuinely have no idea how the spear throw is. Because everything is just going apeshit. Oh, man. I guess chance to burn? Either that or I can get more crit chance, but I kind of like the idea of chance to burn. More block chance, yes of course. More attack speed, yes please. Wait, we have a dodge charge? I didn't even realize I got a dodge charge from something. It must have been a piece of gear or something like that. Well, screw it. Let's get a second dodge charge. Wait, what am I getting my dodge charge from? Oh. Wait, no. +1 from Soul Fragment. Wait, my offhand. Oh! I'm dumb. I forgot the Hammer of Soul gives you a dodge charge. I'm an idiot. I've had it this whole time, and I didn't pay attention. Alright, so what are we going here? Oh, you know what we're going. I know what we're going. The very obvious answer, which is the crest. Since we're stacking as much block as we can as well. Solar damage. Getting life back on block is beautiful. Let's start taking some of this block chance. The enemies are actually starting to get near me a little bit. I didn't realize we had a, one of these. Oh wow, we are melting it. Holy crap. Come on, kill it, kill it. Yeah. Okay, let's do increased damage to burning, I think. Ooh, man, have you hit any kind of max for your runes yet? I've been trying to pump whatever I get into the highest level rune I see pop up, and I'm trying to see if there's a max. So far, I think I've gotten to 10. I only started a couple days ago too. When did I buy it? Today might be day 3 for me, I think. I mean, reach isn't terrible for the build. We'll go upgrade our projectile one now. Pretty good. Boom, boom, boom. A little bit of move speed, never hurt anyone. We're pretty slow, so anything helps a bit. Keep going on our block chance. Yeah, this build is actually slapping, and I don't know if it's because I lucked into another Sigil Flame, or if Solar Spear is actually good, or if it's just the fact that Hammer of Soul is just such a disgusting ability. Like, Hammer of Soul feels good by itself a lot. I love the skill. Alright, we're getting benefits from burning, so I think because I have so many sigils going out, I'm gonna go for the burning first. Chain him out. I did the opposite. I think I'm not gonna bother with leaving a slot empty. I think I'll do chain him out next. I'll wait until I level up my movement ability again. Which, this run, I am killing so much, I am getting so many materials because of this. It's actually crazy. 47% blah. Is that what we're actually at? Where's our block? Block. Yeah, it is. We definitely need to get that higher. I think tomorrow when I get on, I'm gonna do another run where I take the, what's it called? Is it Aura of Soul or something like that? Whatever the aura is around me. And then try the Solar Spear again, because I can't see, like, what's hitting, like, if it's the spears hitting to do the damage. I think you're right. I think Flame is doing everything too. Yeah, this was definitely a bad showcase for poor Solar Spear. Even at tier 3, damage is still pretty decent. We'll have to see tier 4 and 5. That's where things really slow down on most of my builds. Where'd he go? This guy's annoying because he teleports all the way off my screen a lot, and then he regens barrier if I don't get back to him quickly enough. Not too shabby. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll just take solar damage. I think that makes the most sense. My damn block piece of gear has, like, not... The block set hasn't been boosted yet. What piece is that has block on it? This one right here. I've yet to see the block come up on the helmet. Actually, I guess I haven't seen the helmet at all. Because it's still +1. I found it at +1. That's like one of the ways I want to get more block right now. Alright, we're gonna put more chaining on Sigil of Flames. Oh my gosh. What do we got here? I don't think our block is high enough to care about the energy on block yet. So I think we're just gonna take the damage, burning, and damage to burning. Still no block. I don't know if it's worth re-rolling or rarity upping. Let's rarity up. Screw it. Oh, we got the helmet to show up, but it didn't give the whatever. I want to up its rarity a little. I probably shouldn't have taken that. I don't really need the soul pickup radius. Oh well, whatever. We're destroying everything anyway. Okay, so even this build, these Soul Caravans get really difficult to kill. Although this might be the most damage I've done to a Soul Caravan in the later half of the stage. Oh, will I actually get it? Okay, let's turn auto aim off and actually manually aim. That might help too. Yeah, the auto aim just isn't smart enough. Power ability damage, sure. I probably should have did damage to burning. That would have affected everything, but oh well. Too late. Honestly, I'm gonna take the rerolls. And then... I mean, I could do damage per life lost in case I get hurt, but I think I'm gonna use one of those rerolls I just got a second ago. We'll take some crit chance. We're not really stacking a ton. Well, we have a lot of crit damage, but we don't have a lot of crit chance, so I guess every bit of crit chance is gonna matter. Like, what are we at? We're at freaking only 25% crit chance, but like a total of what, 370 crit damage? We will cap off our block. So what do we have left? We have just Praise the Sun, and then if I want to take the energy on block, I can take it. If not, we're just going to start upgrading our passive power. I don't think we're going to take the health regen. I don't think we need it. How's our health looking? $1,000 health. Not too shabby. We're a little squishier health-wise because we're the Orovian race. Or Orovian. I don't know how you say it. Apparently on their roadmap is to make, like, picking your class and character, like, better in the future. Because right now it's like if you want a certain race with a certain class and some decent bonuses, you just have to sit there and spam reroll forever. So they talked about making that better in the future. That'll be nice. Ooh, instant attack champ. I will take more of that. Sure, ability damage, why not? Get more of our burning. Yeah, this build is really doing good. I want to try it again without the double or sigil flames, though. But unfortunately, it is almost 6 a.m., so once I finish this run in 5 minutes-ish, I'm gonna have to hop off and go to bed. But we will definitely be playing more tomorrow, or technically later today. Nice. Still haven't seen block chance as a bonus a single time yet. That'd be a bummer. Oh, there's the block chance. Nice. Let's yoink that. You complain and you get what you ask for, I suppose. A DPS meter would be really cool for this game too. Like, a lot of these games, I think Soulstone Survivors has it, Vampire Survivors has it, where when you finish your run, it tells you like how much damage each skill did. That would really help me gauge how much my Solar Spear actually did in comparison to the Sigil Flames. Ooh, more block chance. We're 10% block chance off of cap. So that's cool. Man, it feels like I killed a lot of bosses at this one. I don't know why. Like, it's the same tier 5 I've done on most other stages, but I don't know why it feels like it's just gone on so much longer. Maybe it's because I'm tired. I'm ready to sleep. Might be why. This guy's got a lot of barrier. What's his life like when we get his barrier down? Okay, his life isn't too bad. Nice. More blockchains. Let's go. I kind of wish your like soul attract stat worked on the like materials. You have to like walk directly over the materials, and it's kind of annoying. Might be my biggest pet peeve with this game. Man, this is crazy. Alright, we got a teleporting boy. I got this one on wave, I think I was on wave 53 of the arena, and he was so tanky, it's not even funny. And then he'd teleport away and sometimes get some of his shield back. I honestly just gave up. I wanted to like fine-tune the build a little bit, because that was the one that was getting hit stunned a lot. So I might have been able to take it farther, but I decided to just give up. It was at the point where it was taking me about 15 minutes to kill a boss. It was pretty wild, and I didn't want to spend the time to do it any longer. Once I'm further progressed in the game, I'll try doing more arena pushes, or like the endless, whatever it's called. I keep calling it arena, but I don't even know if that's what it's really called. Damn. Well, that was tier 5 boss. Pretty damn easy with this setup. That's really cool. I'm enjoying it. Ooh, 10% chain targets. We're just gonna take power, I think. We do have a lot of block. We could take the energy on block, but I don't feel like it's needed. I think we're just gonna take raw power. Well, this might be one of the highest damage builds I've done. I'm definitely going to be working to improve it, for sure. Experiment around, as I said before. I'm going to try dropping Sigil of Flames for just the circle AoE, so I can kind of watch Solar Spear a little more and see how much that's doing. Before changing. I mean, if Solar Spear isn't doing too much, then I'm probably just gonna drop it completely. Oh, we hit Death Wave. Yeah, Death Wave's killing us. Yeah! Fuck us up. Look at that, we got 1,000 soul coins in a single run. That's pretty damn good. That might be the most I've gotten. Just because we were mass killing so quickly. That's juicy. 116 corrupted soul fragments isn't too shabby either. Cool. Alrighty, guys. We'll mess with more things later today, technically, because it's my sleep schedule so messed up. Roughly between 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern time is when I will be back online and we will continue playing more. I do want to boost up Aura Soul I haven't done anything with, so let's boost that at least to 5 for now. It's not my favorite ability, so I don't want to take it all to 10 yet, but then also while I'm thinking about it, I use Death Rush a lot, so let's take that to at least 5. What other travel skills? Oh, you can't level up Teleport? That's rigged. I really like Teleport for my mage characters, but Blade Dash I use a lot of. Man, why can't you level up Teleport? It even has a rune socket already, but you can't level it? Tisk. I think it's probably because it doesn't do damage. Like, these all ability damage when you level things up, and it doesn't do damage, so maybe that's why it doesn't let you. But I want the rune sockets. Anyway. It is what it is. I haven't tried, like, Dance with Daggers or anything like that. I guess it gets you energy, whereas I love getting the, Oh, that gets you energy and it gets you dodge charges. Dude, Blade Dash is just so strong. Yeah, I think I'm mainly always going to be using Blade Dash, Death Rush, or Teleport for now. I may mess with Falling Comet, but I think one of my friends said it's, like, weird to aim and know where you're going to land and stuff. That's a lot of damage, though. What the hell? That is, in comparison to some of these, that's insane damage number. But it has a 5-second recharge time versus 3. So you'd have to get a lot of movement recharge rate for something like that. I wonder if you could do like a Falling Comet build, though. I may try to do that sometime in the future. It may be very reliant on the soul crystals dropping and giving your movement recharge. But I think also Mage gets a skill, like a passive, that does movement recharge as well, so you could at least guarantee it with that. I think there's also a stat on gear, isn't there? Is that only on medium gear or something? Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, here it is. It's an exceptional random stat, so it's gonna be hard to get. Movement charge recharge rate. Yeah, it's not on the... That's kind of rough, because ideally I'd want it... I'd probably be stacking barrier and stuff like that. But... yeah, it's on a couple medium sets. 2 of the medium sets. What else do you get from these? Piercing, crit, attack speed, movement ability. Oh, movement ability damage. That could be good too. May need to try to do like a... medium set Falling Comet build someday. See if I can maybe get an exceptional piece with the movement charge rate and stuff like that. Could be fun. Probably wouldn't be super good, but 3,750 to 6,250 damage sounds pretty nuts. But anyway, okay. I know I got distracted, but now I'm really leaving. So thank you guys so much for watching. As I said, I'll be back around 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time, which is in roughly, what is that? 4, 5, 6, 8 hours, roughly, is when I'll be going live again, 8 to 9 hours. So thank you guys so much. I will see you then, and yeah, bye-bye.